Okay, what we're looking at here is our standard lat pulldown machine in the gym off the cable cell. So what we've got here, simple little leg harness. What we want to do is we want to pin ourselves in, make sure that we're not lifting up and can't move. So I do want to actually lock myself in nice and strong and have the ability to keep my feet nice and flat so I can push into the ground, push against this. My lower body is very rigid and creates my base foundation so that I can then do my moving and control up here. There's lots of different attachments you can use for this. You know, I've got a couple here. So you've got different handles. You've got the V bar. Obviously there's different angle ones of those. But the stock stand is our wider straight bar. It's got obviously a little angle in at the end. Now, lots of different ways to do it. You can do close, turn in, this and that, hands wider and that. Obviously the wider we go, the bit more back and lat we get to pull down. But I'm a big advocate of using that change in angle of the bar. So I want to stick, obviously, the webbing of my thumb in that crease. And that's about nice and wide is what I'm going to go. Once I'm going to pin myself down, I don't want to sit completely upright. I want to lean back just ever so slightly and look up at where the bar is and where the cable's coming from. And what I want to do is I want to pull my shoulders down, create a nice long neck, looking up, and I'm going to bring the bar by pulling my elbows down to the ground to my collarbones, and then release it back up, nice and slow and controlled. Pull down to my collarbones, and then come back up. Down to my collarbones, and come back up. What I want to imagine when I'm pulling that bar down is someone's trying to tickle me, and I'm pulling my arm down to stop them. They're tickling me from behind, so I'm going to use my lat to kind of block them getting into my arm. So squeeze down there like that, but I want to keep nice upright torso. I'm doing that on both sides. So I want to squeeze my elbows down and back. Not flared back here like this, because then you're going into our upper back and a few other muscles. But I want to come down and create a W shape. So you get me? A nice W, keeping that frame. Now, what a common mistake you see on this machine is people will set up and they'll come and they'll pull down really, really low. Now, what happens when they do that is one, they turn their hands to their wrist, but they also round their back in, and we've actually relaxed our lats. This is called a lat pull down for a reason, because we want to pull our lats down and work our lats. So, only need to go to the collarbones, create that W, and that's going to be flexing our big muscles in our back, which is our lats. Alright, so that's our lat pull down. Remember, up here, looking up, leaning back, squeeze down, and control. Give that a go. Don't pull too far. Going that extra distance isn't going to give you any benefit. You actually use the wrong muscles. So, collarbones, no target, squeeze down, pulling in there, stopping someone tickling. That's our lat pull down.